Hey guys, welcome again to Signal by Sony. I'm here with Jeff from Sony Home Audio. Hey Jeff, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing great. This is beautiful.
It is indeed.
What is this?
This beautiful piece here is our STR-ZA3000ES 7.2 channel ES receiver. This is designed for anybody that wants amazing sound quality in their home with a full channel system.
So what's the total system power of this guy?
So this is a 7.2 channel AV receiver that supports up to 110 watts per channel.
So there's a lot of ports back here. How many HDMI ports we got? Why don't you run these down for us?
So this has 6 HDMI inputs, 2 outputs. The 2 outputs, of course, both support HDCP 2.2, so you can get full 4K support in 2 different rooms.
So what is so great about this in terms of like audio quality, build quality?
So this is really built with audio in mind. Of course, it's backed by Sony 5-year ES warranty, but all the little details that go into making sure it has the best audio quality. Things like the rigid beam construction, even the scrutinization of screw points within the device are made to make it sound great. Even the solder that's being used is a particular solder that we've sourced out based on the purity for best audio quality.
With all the design and everything that you've put into it, who is it for kind of really?
It's for anybody that really wants a great audio and connectivity experience, but we really designed this from the bottom up with the installer in mind. Most of the people that have this product, they're probably not going to do that installation themselves. It's for the installer that's going to take it, put it into a rack system or a component system of somebody's house.
Okay, so that's why we've got this really interesting panel on the front?
Yeah, this is actually a very unique thing that we did this year.
I'll get this.
It actually has a magnetic front panel that's easy to remove. So as an installer comes in, they can connect it, put it in a rack, do all of the input changes that they want and the setup that they want, and then when they're done, they can put that magnetic panel back on so that access to all of that stuff is hidden from the person that actually has it in their home.
So let's walk through these ports on the back.
Thinking about the installer, even the speaker connections, we completely redesigned that. Now it's a nice, smooth, even line all the way across. HDMI connectivity at the top, again, simple with your full HDMI connectivity in and out at the top, and that 8 Ethernet port with power over Ethernet. Also, you have, of course, capability to connect things like an SACD player, auxiliary players, component video. There's multiple component video support as well. Of course, digital, optical, and coaxial connectivity. Multiple triggers out for IR control.
So what are the different ways that we can set this machine up?
So there's 3 different ways you can connect this. One is you can connect it to a display device, your TV for example, and walk through that installation. That's traditionally been the way that we've done that. However, now we've got the flexibility of using the front panel on the device. You have multi-line and full setup control with that front panel. As well, you've got connectivity with IP control. You can connect it via a tablet or your computer. You can see that via your tablet or computer and do all of your setup there, actually connecting to the device itself, saving on the device itself. Not only that, but as an installer, what's important is being able to duplicate that for the future. So you can save all those settings on USB, and then you can port that out to new projects as well.
Wow. What about this remote here? This looks different than the ones I've seen in the past.
So again, that same sort of approach, focusing first and foremost on the installer. If you take a look at some of the things that are on here, it's focused on things like setup. So the expectation is as an installer is installing this, they're likely going to be connecting this with a universal remote, and the person that actually has this in their home is probably never going to see this. Of course, they have all the access that they need to with this remote if they want to use it, but typically that's not really what's happening once these are installed.
Great. It says in-ceiling speaker on here. What's that for?
That's actually a unique thing from Sony. We designed for those installations that have front speakers. What it's doing is it's taking that front speaker and bringing the image of that a little bit down so that it feels like it's coming more from where the television is or your display is and not from the ceiling itself.
So what's the pricing and availability on this?
So this model that we showed here today, the Z3000, will be available later this month at $1699. There's also a 2000 model that will be available at $1399 later this month, and a 1000 model that will be available sometime in January at $899.
Great. We're looking forward to it. Thanks a lot for coming and talking to us, Jeff, and showing this off. And thank you for watching. For all things Sony, you can check out youtube.com/signal. And thanks for watching.